Hello and welcome back to Cyborg Punches Cyborg.
We need that backup.
I'm
Sup?
Drunken Dan.
Now.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Sabo's still dead. We did take him out back last time and kill him after all.
Yeah.
This mirror match is weird for you as it is for me.
So,
Now he's been dragged off because of the WikiLeaks scandal.
yes, clearly. So real quick, I want to make fun of this. So you guys don't get to see it, but in between one of the recordings, they did, or at least at some point, or maybe I just noticed it. They updated the HUD screen. Actually, you know what? I can just hit the PlayStation button so you can see it. So at some point, they changed Injustice 2 to Injustice Legendary Edition, and it says that on the main screen too if I boot up the game. Just so you know, I don't own the Legendary Edition, nor do I have any of the content, but they still changed it as if I did.
It's not that legendary.
No.
It's got. No, I'm guessing you heard that Hellboy's pretty bad.
I'm kind of not surprised. It didn't look like it was going to be good. But no, this is my first hearing about it.
When I checked Rotten, I was curious about Rotten Tomatoes, so I checked out Rotten Tomatoes, which admittedly is not like a great sign of quality, but it was down to like 13%.
I think, didn't they do an update recently where you have to confirm that you saw the damn movie?
I mean,
Which I'm all for.
Super gonna change anything, but
Oh, no,
I just
reduce...
checked Metacritic and it's at 32, which
I mean,
is...
it would reduce it. It'll reduce review bombing a little bit, not all the way. But at least, like, you'll get more from people who actually saw the damn movie, because that's something that I always get annoyed by.
Well, as I said, it's sitting pretty down in the 32, which is bad on Metacritic. But hey, the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy's got like 78, so...
I'm not really surprised.
I mean, it's the same games, but...
Yeah. Unless they fucked up bringing them over or did something stupid with them, they're still gonna be loved.
I'm
Or,
curious
like, if Capcom does something that pisses people off at that moment, that's the only other way, because, what was it? You know how we talked about the whole Borderlands thing, I think, last recording?
Yeah, because that was around the time, it was when it got announced.
Yeah, so people review bombed the enhanced version of Borderlands 1 that came out.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, was free to anybody who already had it, so, like, I got it for free, I didn't pay for it. So people were just review bombing it and just talking about the whole Borderlands 3 thing, which I think is kind of dumb. I mean, I think the whole... we already said our opinions last time on the Epic Game Store and all that stupid shit. But I think review bombing is
I feel like everyone should be more concerned about good old Randy.
Randy Pitchford. Oh, yeah.
It's like, of all the things you should probably be taking Gearbox to task for, like being corporate shills for another big corporation is hardly like...
That's nothing new in the AAA industry. That's
whatever,
fucking old hat.
Yeah, I mean, if Epic really want to put all this money and like spend all this money to try force people to use a subpar product, that's their business. And it sucks that people who want to play have to, like, you know, wait an additional week until they put it on Steam.
Well, for Borderlands, it's like 6 months.
Yeah.
But for a lot, it's usually just a week, which, honestly, to me, a week's like whatever.
Like, it sucks, but at the end of the day, it's still not quite as bad as old Randy.
Yeah.
Certainly lives up to his name, am I right?
Yeah. The poor kids.
Who's next?
I don't know.
Like, who's going to be the next, like, CEO, internet celebrity who's outed as a creep?
I don't know. But right now we're going to be playing as Wonder Woman, it looks like, because it says Goddess of War Wonder Woman, so... We get to play the worst version of Wonder Woman ever conceived. In fact, I don't even think we should call this version Wonder Woman, because this is not Wonder Woman. What should we call her?
Blunder Woman.
Punder Woman.
Yeah, if we're going to do that, Blunder is better.
You're right.
Because then it's just everything she does is a failure, which is pretty
Accurate.
true. Yeah.
Oh, good. Also, that just I just realized since we're playing this part, the audience will get to see the thing that we've hinted at several times that they did in this game. What they implied led Superman astray, and what led Wonder Woman to this. It's so good. It's great. It's perfect.
It's not.
What? What? Why would you say that? Oh, goodbye, Supergirl. You're not allowed to do anything in this game.
Yeah, well, she'd only screw it up.
No, she wouldn't.
Yes, she would.
I mean, if Ed Boon's writing her, she would, yeah. Or, well, Ed Boon's team, and they are. I know some people are getting the new, was it the new fucking Mortal Kombat because they're curious to how much worse the story is gonna get. And I think that's pretty funny.
Just watch it on YouTube.
That's fair. Oh, here he comes. Here comes Captain Cold.
If it isn't my greatest nemesis.
I feel like the reason they put Captain Cold in here is they were gonna put Flash, and like one of the people said like, hey, we already have 15,000 fucking Batman characters. You gotta do something else. Just change it and nobody will notice. So they did Captain Cold.
Honestly,
and
do you want to know why?
Extra costume.
Do you want to know why they did Captain Cold?
Why?
It's because of like the CW Flash show, because Captain Cold was the most popular character on it.
Ah.
It's like,
I like my version better because there's also a Mr. Freeze costume for him.
wow.
You executed Golden Glider. She was my sister.
Joe,
Oh, they even talked. Oh, right, they just talked about how Wonder Woman executed Golden Glider, and I'm reminded. She's like, yeah, well, she was in a life of crime, and I'm reminded, and I want to remind the audience that Superman in the last game hired and had several notorious murderers and villains working for him.
I mean, bearing in mind, every single Flash villain, bar like Reverse Flash and Zoom, are just like career criminals.
Yeah, they're just common thugs.
Like,
So like the Golden Glider is just like at worst maybe she robbed a bank.
like if crime had like a punch clock, these are the people who would be like regularly punching in.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why the Flash episode of Justice League Unlimited is the best one.
Oh, it is so good.
Where it's just like the rogues complaining, hey, I've got a down payment to make. Giant boomerangs don't just magic themselves out of the air, you know.
Can't remember.
My favourite thing is they all go through all these plans, and then it's like, yes, enough of these plans. Just jump them at the museum.
I forgot they completely changed Wonder Woman's moveset in this game. So in the last game, you could like draw and sheath your weapon and shield, and use like the rope, which was I like that style more. And you're stuck with sword and shield in this game.
Mm.
Oh wait, I
Well.
can still do that. Wait, how did I do that? God, controls in these games are always weird because their button combos are kind of odd. All right, let's see. How did I do that? Because I hit square. Ah, okay, so that's how I do it. There we go. 'Cause rather than you just doing quarter circles or something, they just kind of.
We got all these style switching, but we still don't have a stylish meter.
No.
Just imagine that, like, you know, dramatic music plays as like Superman beats Darkseid as Superman, or Darkseid beats Superman to death, and then it's like crazy, awesome, sadistic.
Oh, good. This game still has that feature where if you they're low on health, you hit them with your super attack, it won't play the entire animation. Because why would you want to see that? Like, imagine if you're playing like any other fighting game and that happened. Like, how much of a fucking like buzzkill. Like, imagine like in Dragon Ball Super, you hit them with the first frame of the animation and then it just stops.
You think you're immortal, but in my time, Diana.
Yeah, it would kind of suck. It definitely would hinder that game because it was entirely built off of. Oh man, it looks just like one of my Japanese animes.
It is really like it's a really good controlling game, but it is like one of the flashiest fucking games.
Oh yeah, cause the entire thing they were probably told was, yeah, no, just make it as flashy as possible.
I mean, it's Dragon Ball, it should.
Do not give a fuck if it plays well, if it's good. Just make it look like the show.
But it does play well.
It does.
It is good.
But it does. But I'm sure they were told, yeah, who gives a fuck if quality. I was actually thinking earlier today, it's kind of funny how much Dragon Ball has been milked. Like a series that ended multiple times. And it's like
it
more
is
than any other sort of franchise I can think of in recent.
Gundam. Gundam.
At least Gundam,
Gundam.
at least Gundam, they half-ass it by making it anthology stuff.
No, Gundam, because like they have like fucking If you want a piece of merchandise, but want it Gundam flavored, yes, you can have it.
I'm also meant in terms of just like, no, we're still using like Goku and Vegeta and that lot. Whereas it's been a while since Gundam.
Yeah, but they
show.
like, I mean, yeah, in the show, but like in terms of merchandising, you get like a fuckload of like your Amuro and your Char and your Zaku and your original OG Gundam.
Never the all-white one, though.
Nah.
Diana, you're safe. Thank Ra.
Oh, here we go. It's that scene.
She's.
We will.
Oh, yay.
We don't have time for.
Please.
It-
I missed you.
We can beat them, Cal. Brainiac, Batman.
Yep.
Both go down today.
Yep. Here it is.
Side by side as equals.
And lovers.
I turned to you when Lois died. You took advantage. Manipulated my grief.
Yep. Yep.
Turned me into
This is what she did.
meant to be.
Am
That's not true.
I evil? Yes.
My love made you
100%.
stronger.
Tell yourself.
Just because I convinced him to to kill all those people, doesn't mean I'm evil.
Scarecrow.
You're not afraid.
Yeah, because you're not afraid of Superman, you're afraid you corrupted him. Because, I mean, if we're gonna go by this fucking story's logic, that's what she did.
Fear is becoming the villain of this.
She was just evil from the start.
To Hades.
Yeah, well, where's the nuke that blew up Themyscira?
Yeah, she was just evil.
So,
She was just always a murderer, apparently.
that is always the problem. So it's like, okay, Superman, nuke happens, and then that drives him crazy. It's still dumb, and it's the complete out character, but okay. Like, at least it's justification. No real justification for why Aquaman is suddenly like a huge prick. Or,
I mean, he's always a prick, but, like, why
Well,
he's working with them doesn't
but
make
why
sense.
he's like, yeah, take over the surf. Yeah, I'm just gonna help you guys rule the surface world. Like, do nothing. Or Wonder Woman and her whole, yeah, just fucking kill everyone, am I right? Or then, yeah, let's get Sinestro in.
Yeah, let's bring Sinestro in, Killer Frost, Bane...
Black Adam.
Oh yeah, and also Billy Batson's totally gonna go for this.
Well, he didn't. It's just the one time
He did until like the end, and he's like,
maybe
"Hey, wait,
we
maybe we
shouldn't be killing people."
maybe
Okay,
we shouldn't
Billy.
kill."
We
Oh, alright,
value-
Billy. Well, you die now.
We greatly value your opinion, and we'd never do anything to harm you. Really? No.
So see, Superman's a lot like HR.
Yeah, well.
There we go. He's dead. But yeah, so Wonder Woman was just always a fuck. That's what this story tells us.
Ah, well. It's not like anyone likes Wonder Woman or anything.
Yeah, I mean, who cares about Wonder Woman? Like, geez, like it's not like she's like one of the most famous superheroes.
It's not
Oh, here we go.
It's not like she's the one advantage.
Hey, remember that one gunshot from earlier? Yeah, Supergirl's still reeling from that, and now she needs to be rescued.
Yeah, well.
Yup. Yup.
It's not like Wonder Woman is the only advantage DC has over Marvel.
I mean, yup.
Like, in terms of marketability.
No,
I
no,
mean.
I'm just yupping to this fucking scene. Just yup. Mm-hmm.
Hang in there, Kara.
This is so fucking dumb. All right, now Wonder Woman fights the cat.
Grodd's orders. No, princess. I only joined Grodd to
Oh, gotta appeal to the fairy crowd.
a fool's errand. Like when you sought a god's power.
No, the furry crowd's all about Crystal.
More like the cheetah's gift.
Yeah, but you're not gonna get Crystal in this game. You will get Cheetah though.
Yeah, you'll get cheated and you'll like it.
For Amazon.
Now go on, Dan. Grab that pussy.
Okay, I just stayed with the fucking rope just because you said that.
Congratulations.
This is so dumb. I like how one of the skins for Cheetah just turns her into Vixen.
Well, it's not like Vixen had any hope of getting in anyway.
That's true.
Maybe if it was like Vixen's
You know, I'm gonna be a jackass and be like, Vixen's better than anybody from Black Panther. Fight me.
I mean, are we talking like the movies or? Oh,
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll grant you that. Well, I mean, they don't have their friendly neighborhood rhino farmer in Vixen.
Listen, just because there's one good character doesn't mean...
I never said he was a good character. I just the fucking idea of farming rhinos is
It's great.
hilarious to me. I'm pretty sure they produce nothing of value.
They're war mounts.
Like,
Unless they're actually like
this is-
selling ivory,
what?
which is fucked.
Which you can't even do because rhinos don't have ivory.
Oh yeah, you're right. Fuck, I'm thinking. Goddamn, I'm stupid.
They're fucking no. They've got like hair for their horns.
Enjoying this hunt.
It's the same like chemical. It's the same like material that's like makes up either hair or nails or something.
Gotcha.
It's just like, you know, woven together. So like, yeah, they don't produce ivory, and even then, that's still like pretty. That's still like a pretty bad thing to do.
Yeah.
Like, it's still like, yeah, even those, you know, those elephants that are all in those preserves. Yeah, they don't cut their tusks off to sell their ivory. They do it to stop people cutting their tusks off to sell ivory.
Oh, fuck. I'm trying to beat Cheetah so I don't have to redo this fight because this is annoying. And Wonder Woman's not fun to play in this game. They made her the worst in every way.
You want blood?
Okay, maybe not the worst, but
Yours can never be undone.
in gameplay-wise, but still pretty bad.
It could be worse than her.
You alright, Blondie? Sit tight.
Yep, didn't think so.
Oh, yep, here comes Harley to stop her from killing Cheetah.
Not enough, Wonder Bread.
This isn't your business, clown.
Thanks, Harley.
You lecture me. How much blood is on your ledger, Quinn?
Oh, bucket's full, honey. I was trying too hard to impress the wrong guy. Kinda like you with super...
Oh, here they're going. It's like the whole like murder thing. It's like, hey, I got too many on my hands. I was trying to impress the wrong guy, just like you with Superman. Now they're, this is stupid.
Ugh.
And then Supergirl realized Wonder Woman's evil
You're losing
in this
too much
version.
blood. This is gonna hurt. A lot.
I mean,
Better.
I'm pretty sure most of the Kryptonians were just evil anyway.
What do you think you're doing, Carl?
In this universe, only Kara is good.
Stopping you before you make a mistake.
That lunatic deserves to die.
Maybe, but she's defenseless. She's had no trial. You told me Amazon's fought with honor.
Told you Amazon's fought with honor. Listen, Kara, you're in the wrong universe for the Amazons to fight with honor. You're in the fucking Injustice universe where they're not written properly.
They fight with Eddie Gordo honor,
Hail Hermes. Aphrodite from
which is what they have done.
Wait, how do I do that zoom punch of hers?
Well, first things first, Dan, you need to control your breathing. And then
Okay, I figured it out.
And then you need to find a weird Italian guy who just kind of one day he just shows up like the day after the big climactic battle.
Like, it's kind of funny. There's that, like, if you just, you could end like the story at that point, and it would pretty much be like a movie plot.
Basically,
Like, you know, before he shows up, and it would literally just be like a movie.
Well, that's kind of what you can see where like Iraqi kind of was like that was kind of the ending if it didn't take off, like,
Yeah.
you know? So it feels like they're very much like, okay, yeah, if people aren't going to get into this, I'll just end it here. And then it's like, okay, well, now that people are hooked, here's the ripple. Does the ripple make any sense?
Trusted you.
No. What can it do? Anything.
And then he's just like, if you think this makes no sense, give me a minute with my new thing.
Okay, well, I had some fun with the ripple. I was beginning to like build it up, and now we're all about the stands, though. What about Joseph? He has both. He both can't he do crazy cool things? Yes. Will he? No. Why not? He'll do it like twice. But it's like, but the ripple let him like climb up, spend 3 days climbing up a tower without food or water.
I analyzed the Kryptonian data like you asked. You didn't miss anything. They just
Don't
didn't
matter.
have an answer.
Stands though.
Stando power.
There has to be something.
Baby Stando!
A weakness. Brute force.
I'm sorry, it's always gonna go back to Baby Stand.
Powers are restored. I should leave for
Why?
make sure
Baby Stand.
Brainiac hasn't attacked it yet?
properly turned.
Just look at it, it's Baby Stando.
Even Brainiac.
It's the stupidest fucking thing.
I mean, there are many stupidest fucking things in JoJo.
To talk.
This is true.
Give me a minute.
You're gonna have to be more specific.
Told me what happened.
Like that one guy who can just transform in part 4 and then turns into dice.
Gonna kill Harley.
And you're like, oh, okay.
Cold-blooded.
So, that happened.
I know. What was she thinking?
It's unfortunate
It feels very much like, Araki came up with this and then was like, you know what, fuck this. This would take too much work to do.
Oh, I like how right now Superman's not even being so. It's like, yeah, it's unfortunate that you got in the way of murdering Harley.
be naive. Kara, Harley's a criminal. My only
Harley's a criminal. Just ignore those criminals that I hired about 2 years ago.
Unlike Black Adam, who's still here.
save millions.
Yeah, who is not a criminal.
Just one cow, was it? How many? How many?
Oh yeah, now she's like, how many people have you killed?
Afraid of this. Now I know why.
Oh, you know,
It's not
too
how
many.
we wanted things, but humans. They've been slaughtering each other for millennia.
I stopped that violence by murdering tons of people and oppressing them.
Humans need
What about the 12-year-old boy whose brain you melted?
Yeah, because he dared question you.
I think there's like one line in this game that talks about that.
Oh yeah, she's like, what was it? Wait, the killing Billy.
Yeah.
There hasn't been one. Though she did just make the comment where she's like, whose son are you, Jor-El or Zod? Which is true.
Maybe your father locked you up for good
I mean, that was that one movie's plot,
Oh.
wasn't it?
And now Supergirl gets to beat up Damian Wayne.
Well, isn't she lucky?
I know! I want to beat up Damian Wayne!
He's dead now.
Good! He deserves it!
Tripped and fell on his own neck.
No, that's Dick Grayson who did
Yeah.
that, and
I can hope.
you can. By the way, for the audience, if you couldn't tell, Supergirl was the one that I typically played when I was playing this game. That's why I can actually do combos with her.
Probably absolute short head Supergirl this time.
I don't care if she's short hair or long hair, I like Supergirl. I fucking dropped an icicle on his head.
Cal should be setting a better example.
We can't kill people, proceeds to like very much kill someone.
Yeah. Oh, time to fight Black Adam now. Let's see if they do mention the death thing.
Everything you
I don't
told
think
me,
they do.
half-truths.
I thought there was like one line where they said, "Did you give Billy Batson a chance?"
See the world as a child.
And then they just kind of,
Good and evil.
and then that was it.
Constants. Their meanings defined by those with power.
Oh, yep, and there he goes talking about defined by power and blah blah blah. It took me a whole year to grow my hair back because they made me bald. For some inexplicable reason, I don't
Yeah,
understand
we
it
just
either.
use Shazam's magic, it's fine. Or
Or-
Kazam's magic, I forget.
No, Kazam is Shaq.
Oh. I mean, yeah, you could still use Kazam's magic, though.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
I come to Earth
I thought Black Adam had his own, like, special word. Or does
I
he
don't
also
know.
say Shazam?
I don't remember.
Man, the fucking wizard Shazam just has so much power that he can give it to, like, 8 people at once.
And also, the powers are pretty fucking dumb. They're bullshit as all hell. Well, actually, no, how it works is Billy can give the powers to anybody that he considers family.
That's how there's like 6 of them.
Yeah. Comic book powers are bullshit.
I mean, it's especially bad because it's magic. We don't need to explain it.
Yeah.
Power and restraint.
Kara, please. Listen to me. With our powers, we can't hold back. We're the ones we love. Pay the price.
Always nice when like, you know, you think you get a handle on things and then like, oh no, it's not how it actually works.
Never again.
This isn't who we are. The House of Hell isn't ruled by fear.
Hope isn't enough to save the world. Without me, they'd be dead.
Yep, here we go, now to beat up Superman.
Again.
Without me, they'd be dead. Oh fuck, I did the wrong move. Fuck. Here, have an icicle.
I'm not even tired.
Okay, come on. Shit. Man, come on, Superman, just die already. Oh, well, he's not dead, but I knocked him out. I just did like a crouch kick and kicked him while he was down. I dodged that, asshole. Fuck. Sure, you can wager. I want to use my super to kill you. That's fine. Yeah, go ahead. Get a little bit of health back. It won't save you. I can't remember this. Oh, yes, this does link. Perfect. I think she's the only one I know how to link her super into.
Makes sense, really.
She's one of the, well, I mean, she's also one of the easier characters to play in the game.
Ah, she's a new friendly character.
Yeah.
I can help you.
I mean, makes sense, really.
Kara, what if you could have saved Krypton?
I think about it every day.
Then stand with me.
It's Brainiac. He's extracting the cities early.
Oh, did you fucking hear about the Cowboy Bebop live-action adaptation? That the horrendous casting.
All that matters now is stop.
For what now? I'm sorry.
Yeah, in Cowboy Bebop, they've had that big controversial like cast change because they changed like the race of one of the cast members.
What did they do this time?
They changed Ein from a Welsh corgi into a husky.
What?
Yeah, because the like writers like huskies. Oh, also people were actually the other, like mild thing people were saying is, oh my god, they made Jet black, and it's like, well, it's his name. Jet black. But regardless, it doesn't matter about Jet. Who gives a fuck about what color Jet is? Matters what species of dog Ein is, though.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it does. I'm mad. I'm fucking mad.
God damn it. Fucking husky instead of a Welsh corgi. And all because the writers just like huskies.
Well, I mean, huskies are not nice and all, but fuck you. Ein's a cute little corgi, and get the fuck out of my house.
I mean, it's gonna be terrible anyway because it's live action adaptation of Cowboy Bebop. Like,
Why can't I stop this?
I don't know. It's just that kind of thing where if you make it,
How could there be
you make it, and then you've just like made, and at best you've made an alternate version of Firefly, for which case, who cares? Or at worst, you're just wasted everyone's time. Like, it just doesn't feel like this is going to do me anything, because like.
Honestly, like, I can't, so, like, I'm kind of, like, joking aside with being annoyed about it, I can't bring myself to care, because every time they're going to make a live-action adaptation, it's going to be bad, so here's my advice. Just rewatch the original one again. It's still there, it's good, just rewatch it, and don't watch the fucking live-action shitty remake. It's the same thing with the Disney movies. Just watch the original.
What if I don't want to watch the original either?
Oh, well then don't watch either.
They gave us an opening.
Oh yeah, after that little like fight with Kara where she just says like, "All right, I'm getting the fuck away from my evil cousin. We're just going to go right to fighting Brainiac." And I think I played Batman for the rest of the Batman or Superman through this game. You pick one or the other. I think that's how the rest of this game plays out.
What happens is you'll have like the fight with Brainiac, and then it will.
Well, no. Before that, I'm talking about the fights before you fight Brainiac. I think it's like you pick either Batman or Superman, and you play as them like for different fights, and then you have the choice towards the end.
So the harder we hit it, the harder it hits.
We have no real choice in the matter.
Yeah, you get two endings, and I'll play them both.
Choice is an illusion.
I mean, to be honest, in like a non-tabletop game, letting the player do whatever they want is nearly impossible within the confines of a programmed game.
I mean, there always going to have to be limits, otherwise. Well,
I mean, even within tabletop, there are limits because there are still rules. But you can, of course, do more since there's also that imagination element to it.
imagination.
But like you can do a lot more complicated things like in a tabletop than you can in a video game because of that.
You don't have to worry about stupid shit like modeling and
Modeling and yeah, you don't have to worry about that stuff. It's all in your head.
And
Well, most of
rigging.
it's in your head.
and
Yeah.
lighting and shit, stupid shit like that nobody gives a flying fuck about.
Yeah, nobody cares about visuals at all. That's why people never bitch about visuals when they're subpar or bad.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. It's not as if
Yeah, I
like
know.
last week they literally were talking about Assassin's Creed 3's remaster and its hilarious models.
And it's not like we've ever sat there and made fun of Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
I mean, it's not as if either of us played the game, so we can't comment on it being on its quality as a game.
As a game, it's okay. But as a, but like, other than that, like, not, it's kind of meh. Game-wise is okay, but the visuals are obviously shit. So that's my stance on it, at least. If you want to play Marvel vs. Capcom, I'd recommend probably 3 or 2.
I mean,
2 is the least balanced, but
3
has a ton of fan service, and 3 is the most balanced.
3
But
is also the easiest to get hold of
yeah, because you can even get it on Steam.
through legal means.
Mm-hmm.
As far as I'm aware, there is no legal way to buy a brand spanking new copy of
Two?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the digital version's been gone for a couple of years now.
I'm not sure why.
Well, copyright reasons. They probably ran out of the copyright at that time.
I mean, it's only between Marvel and Capcom, and you'd assume that they'd have, like, re-up the deal.
Nope.
And
Well, actually, at that time, probably also no, because remember that's before Capcom, not before Capcom, before Marvel got the movie rights to X-Men again. Because remember, if they don't have the full movie rights, they will kill or make your character look like shit. Hi, Spider-Man.
yeah, well, they don't even technically have the movie rights to Spidey yet.
That's why I said hi, Spider-Man. Because of what they've been doing with him in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Oh.
That's not Peter Parker, no matter how loud you say that is.
I don't think anybody's saying that, apart from, like, the people who write the scripts going, yay, Peter Parker said this.
And a number of like MCU fans, they'll be like, no, it's fine. It's just a younger one. It's like even as a younger Spider-Man,
What do you mean younger? He was 15, and he was the character we knew him was in the comic.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
How much younger is this? Are we going to say that Tom Holland's playing a 12-year-old?
he was just less mature. Was it? That was really it with him back in the day. He was just less mature. But the MCU universe, he's not the same character at all. They're gonna do the fucking Uncle Ben story, but with Tony Stark instead.
The problem is that as far as I've seen, every single
it's not gonna. Hold on, I just want to finish. And it's not gonna make sense for the whole responsibility thing because that all came about because he was irresponsible, didn't stop a crook, which then led to Uncle Ben's death.
Mm-hmm.
I know you don't need to know this, but I needed to finish that thought.
Can't hear his heartbeat.
But what I was getting at is the problem is that, like,
And this, for
it's like my issue is that every time he's in conflict, it's not their version of Spider-Man makes dumb jokes and makes fun of enemies. It becomes Spider-Man just kind of says, "Hey, you ever seen this old movie?
I trusted him with my life.
Oh, cool, you have a robot arm. That's neat."
I wasn't
Whereas in like reality, if it was hashtag the real Peter Parker, it'd be your robot arm. Does that come with a can opener attachment?
Atlantis. Gone.
Just stupid shit, like
Now we all die.
But no, it's like, oh, cool, metal arm.
Yet. Anyone here?
Oh, sweet, that's a metal arm. That's more like, yeah, the way they write him, he seems more like Miles.
That's
Which I got no problem with Miles, but this is supposed to be Peter.
Yeah, just make
if you made it Miles and you just, I don't know who you cast for Miles, but like off the top of my head, but like if they just said like, we're just going the Miles Morales direction instead of Peter, I would have been like, oh, this is perfectly fine for Miles. This is Miles. I wouldn't be bitching if it was Miles because it would be in character for him.
Yeah. It's not as
Now,
if
if you didn't, now again to try and make my point, that's at this point, if you were to switch it to say if it was the Spider-Gwen, I would be mad because this wouldn't be in character for her.
maybe if instead of like fighting in the airport in Civil War, she was like whipping out a bass guitar or something. That's
Well, she was
that's
a
dumb,
drummer,
but
though.
that's the most I got on Spider-Gwen.
I mean, she was a drummer, not a bass guitarist.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. She wasn't even a musician then. My bad.
Oh my god.
I thought that they made her talented. I didn't know they made her incompetent. I mean, no one respects drummers. Not even Ringo got respect. He was in the fucking Beatles. Not even from his own band. What's that quote? Do you think Ringo is the best drummer in the world? He's not even the best drummer in the Beatles.
Oh my god.
It's like,
a medium to channel it. Something that can withstand the power.
I mean, if you want to share a profession with someone like Phil Collins, that's entirely your prerogative, but I'm going to hold it against you.
Then what? Cyborg said Brainiac controls the
Oh yeah, here's where they try their little plan to get the shields down so they can get in. Where Black Adam teams up with I think Aquaman and another character to set it up.
Then that's our plan.
That's because they both run their own little gated communities.
Yeah, they're very alike except for one's more of a tyrant.
I mean, in this universe, they're both tyrants.
Yeah. No. Now Aquaman's acting like the actual Aquaman. Because, I don't know, they just decide that now he'll act like actual Aquaman now that's the second game. And hope everybody forgets.
Because now he had a chance of getting a movie.
Now, this happened years before the movie.
That's what I'm saying. He had a chance to get a movie. Like, if I'd have told you when Injustice 1 came out, oh yeah, there'll be an Aquaman movie in a few years, you wouldn't believe me.
No, I wouldn't have. Hell, I'd still be like, when the fuck are they gonna do Wonder Woman? Jesus Christ.
Exactly, and now, we live in a world where Aquaman got a movie, and Shazam did.
I like how, so far from what I've seen people say, like, Wonder Woman, Shazam, and Aquaman are the good movies, and all the Batman movies and fucking Superman have just been fucking bad.
I imagine it's because, like, executives don't give a shit about those movies.
Yeah, that's what I think, too.
So they're like, whatever. Whereas with Batman stuff and Superman stuff, they're like, oh no, we need to, like...
And they keep trying to change Superman to appeal to Batman or edgier fans, but no one's gonna like it because they're not going to like the edgier Superman. And
well, the problem is
Superman
those
fans
people
aren't
don't
going to
like
it
those
either.
people don't like Superman, and no matter what you do, you're not going to change that because what we said before. It's not that people dislike Superman; it's people dislike the idea of Superman they've got in their heads.
Yeah.
Which is of this guy who's like can do anything and is insane and is so overpowered that nothing challenges him. Everything is simple. Oh, I don't like him because he's too strong. And it's like, well, Shazam has just as many powers as Superman. In fact, he probably has more of them.
He's got a wider range. I know he can outspeed Superman.
Also, he's magic.
Yeah.
Actual fucking magic.
He can actually beat Superman up because of that.
Because, like, Superman has no resistances to it, but then Martian Manhunter has all of Superman's powers, and then also psychic powers, and also shape-shifting powers, and intangibility and invisibility. Oh, and also the only weakness is that he's afraid of fire.
And he's addicted to Oreos.
Yeah, well.
He loves Oreos. That's still like my favorite, just Martian Manhunter thing is the fact that he was addicted to Oreos for a good while. It's still just really funny to me.
But I mean, there's so many other characters who have far more actual power than Superman, but
Yeah, but
Yeah.
also a lot of people don't know those characters too.
you can't just call someone the Martian Manhunter. You have to call him Manhunter. Actual
No
quote-
one escapes the Manhunters.
Actual quote from David S. Goyer.
But the Manhunters are a different thing, David.
I know that, and you know that, but he don't. This is also the same guy who said that She-Hulk is the woman who exists so Hulk can fuck.
What did this guy make? What movies did he make?
A lot.
Some names?
Well, I know he did Blade. Oh, I'm gonna have to. I really have to go and look up what films Goya's done.
Yes, because I want to make fun of them.
I'm pretty sure he wrote Batman vs Superman.
That would explain a lot.
Oh,
Why did you say that name?
blah blah blah.
As he sat there, stroking his chin, going, "Yes, this is profound."
Yep, he wrote Batman v Superman, Man of Steel,
What kind of ruler sacrifices
Ghost Rider: The Spirit of Vengeance, he wrote the part of Batman Begins, apparently. I'm pretty sure he did Blade as well, unless I'm thinking of a different one.
My feel of God's
But yeah, he wrote Batman v Superman, so
That explains a lot.
they're kind of all that needed to ever really be said.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man is a cannibal. I can't remember the fucking song that someone did, joking back to Zack Snyder making Spider-Man.
Actual cannibal Spider-Man.
Actual cannibal Spider-Man. He's chopping off your kidney. He's chopping off the kidneys, or I don't know. Fuck it. I'm beating up Green Arrow as Adam right now.
Seems a bit unfair.
Yeah, it is.
Black Adam has all of Shazam's powers, plus also the powers of being an ancient Egyptian pharaoh, which, as we all know, gives you the power to wield the Egyptian gods in the form of playing cards.
Yes, and just, summon monsters in general.
Yeah, where's Black Adam's Millennium items, DC? But yeah, versus a guy with a bow and arrow.
I don't know, it seems fair.
Whose
very fair.
special power is he's rich, but not that rich.
But not Bruce Wayne rich.
But not embezzle the company to fund a space station with a death laser rich. I always like that explanation. Wait, Bruce, Batman, how the fuck did you fund this and build this? Oh, I just siphoned funds off of Wayne Enterprises to do it. And it's like, how the fuck did nobody notice you doing okay, so how is it like the Wayne Tech space engineers squad has been formed? Oh, okay, why are they all going into space for seemingly no reason? Why have they got Death satellite parts?
We thought you were dead.
Okay, but why do you need to put the giant death laser on it? Or, I mean, what, you expect me to build a satellite and then not stick a giant death laser on it? I mean, he just saw like Reagan's Star Wars plan. He was like, yeah. That's why Batman consulted his Reaganomicon.
Batman would be someone who prescribes the Reaganomics.
Yeah, it would.
Well, Green Arrow says, no, that's not, like, sustainable. You can't do that. And he'd be like, fuck you, Oliver! I'm building Brother Eye!
Your thoughts guide the wizard's
I'm building the why me brother eye.
I am ready.
I just realized that my, my asshole Batman voice is the same voice I give to Vince McMahon.
Coincidence?
Hey, what are you doing?
I don't know.
I think not.
Oh, here he comes. Here comes Gorilla Grodd. He's back.
I thought you were gonna say it comes Batman Gorilla walking his way down.
No,
Is that fucking
but that would
Vince-
be great. I would love to fucking... If I wasn't lazy, I would love to mask the face. Aquaman or Black Adam? Too slow, I'm picking Aquaman.
Oh.
I literally ran out of time.
So once again, this feels slightly unbalanced.
It's Aquaman versus Blue Beetle.
Oh. Yeah, it's pretty unbalanced.
I mean, most of these fights are pretty unbalanced. That's what happens when half your cast is fucking, like, Batman villains. And a lot of the other villains you picked up were, like, you're just like, let me grab Flash villains.
And it's like, oh yeah, but you get to be Superman, and you get to be Black Adam, and Green Lantern. Maybe if Atrocitus was still here, but he's gone now.
Yeah, he just showed up for a minute, and he went home.
He died.
He was done. He was done. He just goes like, okay, fine, well, you'll be back, and then I'm going home and taking my cat with me, bye. You can't, I know you'll become one of us. Hey, isn't this Guy Gardner's storyline? Yes, shut up!
Have you seen Guy anywhere? I asked him to join the Red Lanterns, and he punched me in the eye.
Which is pretty wrathful, but, you know, it still hurt.
He kicked me in the shins, and he stole my lawnmower.
Alright, Aquaman or Black Adam this time?
Black Adam.
Okay. Because I know they're going to give me that choice again. I like how somehow Grodd was able to throw back Black Adam.
With psychic power.
King Grodd, you're a brute.
A true leader serves his
Psycho Mantis, but he's a gorilla.
Wait, I like how Black Adam's like a true leader serves his people. Aren't you the guy who was just oppressing people like 2 years ago?
Yeah, but he served them their lives. He served them their death certificate. There we go, better. Edit it out in post.
my knee bends to no one.
Remember, Black Adam just goes, my knee bends to no one. What about Superman?
Well, I mean, okay, well, you just everyone got to surrender to Superman.
Yeah, don't you know he's overpowered?
Even though Black Adam's got magic. Therefore, is one of the few people in this game who can give Superman a run for his money.
Like, other than, like, actual Kryptonian, other than, like, the other Kryptonian in the game.
Yeah, well,
Well, if they didn't write her to be a jobber in, like, half of the fights
if she wasn't a perpetual damsel in distress.
in this fucking game for some unholy reason.
I'm honestly surprised that it just have, like, Brainiac with like, a
I
handle.
say it's some unholy reason, but I already made fun of them for being sexist in the first recording series.
I'm honestly surprised that it just have a Brainiac with, like, handlebar mustache and a top hat, like, tie supercut to some train tracks.
You know, I bet you if you look online, you can probably just find that.
I would hope so.
While he's holding the deed to the ranch.
Superb case of villainy.
I found the perfect strategy. I just keep doing this. Oh, he finally broke out of me repeatedly just doing this one kick. I can't believe he finally figured it out. Well, I'll just kill him now.
Now the AI's improved. It's in this game. It's like on par with most online players.
It learned.
Now, Grodd, your punishment.
Well, Grodd's down. Goodbye, Grodd. Nobody cares about you. Actually, I think Grodd's funny.
Everyone-
I enjoy him.
Everyone really likes Grodd. He's just an arsehole gorilla.
Yeah. No, I like Grodd as a villain, but nobody likes Grodd. I'm talking like in universe to be a dick.
Oh well, I mean, it's because he's a filthy ape.
Yeah. Well,
And
I think
also
Aquaman just
incredibly
killed him.
racist.
Yeah.
Like, it's always slightly uncomfortable how Gorilla City and Wakanda are very similar.
Oh my god, you're right.
And it's like that kind of, I really feel bad drawing the parallel because, yeah.
Yeah, no, I get it.
But,
I
like-
get it. And you're right.
Are they not, like, basically the same thing in that they're both, like, a super society in Africa?
And Grodd is... Holy shit, Grodd is basically psychic fucking Killmonger.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I hate this comparison.
I know. Like,
I hate this.
You do the comparison, you're like, this is not right. Like,
Yeah.
I can't not think of it. Like, and I don't really want to say it in case there are innocent people who don't get what I'm getting at. But, like,
Yeah, no.
you can't just ignore the fact that Gorilla City has, like, an invisible force field that makes the city unseeable by outside world, and also shit like flying bike motorcycles in, like...
Yeah, they're also, like, super advanced. And they gave birth to... And they're kind of xenophobic, and they gave birth to a gorilla Hitler.
Yeah.
And he wants to turn... Actually, he's less... Grodd has less killing, he just wants to turn everybody into gorillas.
Or just mind control them and take over the world.
Yeah. So technically less murder in Grodd's plan than Killmonger.
So, yeah, it is that unfortunate thing where, like... Ooh... Oh...
That signal disruptor.
Yeah. Yeah, no, big agree.
And I'm not,
It's fucked.
I'm not going to accuse anyone of anything. This is just from my warped mind, but...
No, I get you.
It's just so... Everything's uncomfortable now.
Yeah! And you know, it doesn't help that Black Panther's name is just stolen from a group, from an actual, like, black rights group.
Yeah.
Marvel steals a lot now that I think about it.
I mean...
I realized that, like, the more we talk about it, the more, like, we were having trouble thinking of the other way around, and the only thing we came up with was that one shitty Spider-Man attempt that DC had. I couldn't think of any others.
Well, and also the Iron Man clones.
Oh yeah, the Iron Man clones. That like the only one that people care about is Stargirl.
Did Elongated Man come out before Mr. Fantastic?
Oh, I don't know.
Shields are down. Supergirl on me. Victor.
That's a good question. Look it up real quick. I'm curious. Okay, cool. That we're breaking Brainiac's barrier. Yeah, after the this cutscene's over and you look that up, I think that's where we'll call it for today.
1960 on Elongated Man.
60. Okay.
So Fantastic Four, May 12th, 1960, versus Fantastic. Oh god damn it! It's gonna fucking.
Yeah, because of the movies.
November 1961, so a year after, but that's just more. Oh, it had. Well, then again, the Elongated Man's costume is very similar to Mr. Fantastic's.
Yeah, even the hair is similar, except for one's got the salt and pepper.
But you know what the difference between Mr. Fantastic and Elongated Man is?
What?
Mr. Fantastic can prove he's had sex.
This is true.
He's like. Poor Elongated Man, every other elastic person's in like a healthy relationship.
And then there's the elongated man, he can't get any.
I mean, Mr. Fantastic's got a wife, Elastigirl's got a husband and kids, Plastic Man's got a family.
Yeah. Plastic Man beat him out. Think about that.
Actually, shit, I guess I should have checked to see when Plastic Man came out.
That's a good question. I think he probably came out after them. I feel like he did.
Nope, 1941!
Holy shit!
Damn, Plas.
I thought with him being a sillier, more like self-aware character, he would have been the younger one. Holy shit.
Yeah, good old Plas.
As Supergirl can hear all the voices of the people that Brainiac has digitized. Damn, girl, you're hearing good.
I mean,
Kryptonian, but still.
I mean, if we're just gonna make this basically Digimon.
I mean, Kinda. Remember in the comics when he used to just put them in bottles?
Yes.
Home. We have to help them.
I mean, Brainiac's a kind of weird character where he's kind of lame, except in like a
Oh.
few adaptations.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Where it's like his gimmick is he's just a nerd.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Here's everyone. Say goodbye to Supergirl. This is the last you'll see her, wrapped up by tentacles and dragged away.
Well, at least some people got like fat material.
I guess.
Until recently, I had thought my collection of
Welp.
Krypton to be complete.
Ah well, you're in a better place, Supergirl. Maybe, I don't know. Probably not.
Probably not. It's Brainiac's ship. And there she goes for the rest of the plot.
You have failed in every effort to oppose me.
Why is it always tentacles?
Merely an ordinary specimen of a primitive species. Dispose of it.
Man, question. Why are you... Like, wow, you're just an ordinary specimen of a primitive series. But didn't I literally just break your barrier because of this stupid bullshit plan? Fuck you.
Yeah, well, that was just what they want you to think.
And
I
then
like
a
how
bunch of
questioned like
robots
the Justice
die.
League cartoon. It's like, what's his shtick? Oh, he's just a conspiracy nut who just happens to be right about about one or two things.
Yeah.
And it's like, what's his superpower? Nothing. Okay, what's like his special traits? Oh, not really anything else. He just kind of says things. It's like, so he's just some weirdo who they just picked up, and you're like, why did he get... Like, I like Question, I love him, but why did he get invited to join the Justice League? Do you think
fill a quota?
thought he was someone else? Did you think
Maybe they...
maybe they thought, oh shit, we can get Rorschach in?
I was gonna make the same joke!
They're attacking the betas, just in case we don't.
We need to fill our hobo quota.
Ah, I see. They had to pretend Superman was dead so he could just show up for no reason. That's why they had to put Supergirl in the tentacle prison hell.
Yeah, well. Some people have to pay money to get tentacled.
Firestorm, what happened to you?
Oh yeah, I guess next time we'll be fighting Firestorm.
Oh,
We're no longer divided, we think as one. And by one, we've been brainwashed to do Brainiac's bidding, so technically true, I guess. Oh good, Swamp Thing's here.
I'm so glad Swamp Thing is just kind of here. Swamp Thing's such a weird character because it's always like, what do you actually ever do with him?
I mean, yeah.
I like Swamp Thing, but like he only really has his stick, which is fight for the green. All well and good, but it means he can't really play nice with anyone else. Because that's
Yeah.
all he does. Does not give a fuck about anything. So it's like, why don't we just leave Swamp Thing in his swamp? Let him just Shrek it up, you know?
Yeah, honestly, he won't really show up unless you fuck with his swamp, and then he'll just, like, burst through the scenes if you do, while screaming, "What are you doing in Miss Swamp?"
Basically.
Alright, so that is Justice League for... Not Justice League, Injustice. For today. I don't know if I'm going to be Batman or Superman next time. I'll let Train decide before we record. I just hit Batman because my finger went that way. Hope you guys enjoy and have a good day, and see you next time.